Good deal.
All right.
Alrighty. Woo! JimBob Show. Get it.
Welcome to the JimBob Show. So that was Jim doing an amazing intro.
We're going. JimBob. Woo!
We're
Number
going.
3.
That's absolutely right. So I'm Bob, and this
I'm Jim.
lovely piece of work here is Jim.
Jim. Yay!
And
JimBob.
he is he has an IQ of 87. If you will, I mean, you guys may not believe it. 87.
Is that good?
That's bad. That's
What
bad.
does high score mean? Did I break it?
That's. I'm done. We're just gonna end it tonight. We're done.
All right.
No.
Have fun, guys.
So this is the JimBob Show. Welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to check us out. I love you guys. Not really. I mean, maybe in a completely heterosexual type of way. But as always, we do have an amazing guest with us. His name is Oshikorosu, and he farted. He might have just farted.
Shh, quiet.
It's Oshikorosu.
Thank you very much. Hey, everybody.
Is that right? Oshikorosu
This is
Akumu.
Oshikorosu Akumu.
What is that? What is that?
Well, Oshikorosu is a Japanese word for to stifle to death, which is translated to crush to death.
Nice.
And Akumu is the name for a word for nightmare.
So you crush people with nightmares.
It's kind of like a Freddy Krueger thing, but I mean,
I'm scared.
it's a little cooler because it's Japanese, right?
Yeah, yeah. Jim has the word for water in English tattooed on his arm.
The word
Yeah.
for water tattooed in English.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just water.
It's like
Water.
H2O tattooed on your wrist, and it's hey everybody.
Hey, sugar. I got sugar on my bicep. So when I flex, it's like, look at these sugars, baby.
Oh, look at my sugar, honey.
All right, so Oshi,
What in the hell?
can I just call you?
What the hell's wrong with that? Yeah, you can call me Oshi.
Okay, Oshi. So you're.
Pretty much. Sugar, honey.
So I do find this kind of weird because you're. What side of Canada are you? French Canadian or are you Vancouver side?
Fuck no. I'm Western Canadian. All right, don't get me mixed up with that poison.
You're American Canadian. I love it.
Woo!
Nice.
I'm not even. We are Albertan here. Okay, it was one
Albertan.
Canadian, and it's Albertan.
Nice. So let's go ahead and why don't you talk about your channel? Talk about what you like to do. You know what's your favorite thing in the YouTube world to do.
All right, hey everybody. So this is Oshikorosu, like you heard. Kind of what I do on my YouTube channel is I'm a Let's Player and a live streamer. So for me, I Let's Play Isaac on a daily basis, and then I run some pretty cool content, like a lot of that spoopy game shit, right? So just finished playing through Soma, Outlast. I'm doing Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's kind of what you see there. And then through live streaming, I do a show with a friend of mine, and we Icelandic Banks, and we run a show called The Rogue Life, where we feature roguelike games, and we just stream them online and have a fucking blast. So that's kind of me in a nutshell.
Nice. Well done. I do got to say, our last guest was a horror Let's Play too. Horror, HORROR. And let me make sure that's clear.
I thought you just called Corinna Bob a whore.
No, I would. That's
No.
terrible.
Karina's listening.
But yeah, so that's the one thing I hate, dude. I hate horror games.
Oh, I'm the
It's just-
worst with them, honestly. If you see any of my content, you see me scream like a fucking child throughout most of it. And I mean, it's legit. I mean, you see a 6-foot man screaming like a fucking 4-year-old girl, and it's legit.
Dude, I saw the video you did of your mom playing it.
Ooh, that was great.
That
Wasn't
shit was hilarious, by the way. Awesome.
it? She comes down. She's like, "Hey, I don't know what you find so scary about this stuff." So I said, "Fuck it, you sit in the chair, you try it out." So that's what we came up with.
Nice. Hey, man, I don't think my mom would ever listen to this. Jimmy, do you give this to your mom?
Yes. She's in the other room making me some dinner, and she's listening right now.
Mom, pot pie.
Bathroom.
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 This is
In
the
the middle of the
best
show.
South Park episode ever. Sorry. We digress. So we're gonna go ahead and go into we're gonna ask our guest first. So what games are you playing? What is something you want to bring up to the audience in the playlist section?
Okay, so I was gonna start with something else, but I'm gonna talk about The Binding of Isaac because it's just like where I focus everything right now. And the reason I want to bring it up is because it's this game that it's really popular, but it doesn't seem to have a huge following. I mean, it's kind of contradictory where it's probably like the best game you could ever play ever, hands down, period, no arguments. So don't do this to me on air, okay? But that's what I'm talking about, like The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth.
It just sounds awesome.
It is fantastic.
I've watched a few Let's Plays of The Binding of Isaac, and it looks like an interesting game. I've never pulled the trigger myself.
Oh, you're missing out, man. I mean, for a game that's so simple, so small, and so compact, there's so many different layers to it. I mean, there's strategy and randomosity, and there's faith and hope. It's skill and it's RNG. It's all at the same time.
Nice. So, Jimmy, you play The Binding of Isaac at all?
No, I've seen people play it. It looks like, I don't know. Does he like shoot shit out of his mouth or something like that?
It's offensive as shit. It's a terribly offensive game. It's the only video game where you're gonna run through and say, "Fuck! I hope I get cancer this time." You know what I mean? It's offensive to pretty much every demographic, but otherwise, yeah, he runs around, shoots tears at poop and dead babies, and ends up killing his mom and fighting Satan. I mean,
I can get behind that.
This seems deep.
Right, it's pretty much how it goes. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing bad about it at all. It's just
no, we just killed dead babies and moms. That's cool.
It's an allegory for going to college.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Oh wow! So
that's my playlist.
So I want to play it. I want to get it. Jim, you gonna get it?
I'll probably get it for free somehow. Yes.
What? Are you gonna steal it, Jim?
Huh? I plead the fifth on that one.
Jim, all right. Police officers here, they're listening. There are a lot. Jim lives at 1246 Dirt Poor Road in
Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't know.
In Alberta, Canada.
Ouch.
Yes. What would the YouTube police look like? I mean, honestly,
they would probably look like Lieutenant Dangle, I would think, from Reno 911. Isn't that what all police look like in Canada?
Come on.
Totally.
Mounties. Show some respect to the Mounties, all right? Totally
kidding, man. I love Canada.
I would imagine they would have hairier legs and probably a bigger ball sack, but whatever.
We'll give you that. All right, Jimmy, what are you playing?
All right, you ready for this one?
Dude, I swear to God, hold on. Let me stop this. If it is not from this fucking generation, you don't get to say it.
How far back is this generation? I'm playing two, but one of them is definitely not from this generation.
All right, go with the one that might be from this generation first.
So it came out on PlayStation Plus again for free. Well, actually, it's $10 or whatever.
For free, motherfuckers.
Playing Dragon Age Origins. That came out
that
like
is not this generation, you dickhead.
Playing that one. I just got into it. It's okay. I don't like switching around characters so much. I like being one guy.
So
shit up.
Oshi, this seems to be a running gag. Because Jim, I'm trying to get him to buy a PlayStation 4
okay.
or an Xbox.
I will.
And I swear to God, whenever we get to the playlist, he's like, "Yeah, I just started Mass Effect 2." Like, man, people don't give a shit.
Listen, nobody plays Mass Effect 2 anymore.
They do, damn it! I'm bringing it back.
Just Jim.
All right, Jim. So go on with Dragon Age Origins. How far are you?
Oh, no. Oh, I don't know, like 10 hours or something like that. It just came out.
Just came out. Like just 10 years ago. It's the first one out of 4. So it's the first one out of 3. So it just came out.
Well, I look forward to playing the other two then. All right.
You could skip Dragon Age 2 and go directly to Inquisition.
Okay.
Dragon Age 2 was a giant pile of dog shit.
No,
that-
I heard fantastic things about it.
No.
From the producers.
So, okay. From the producers. Okay, so Dragon Age 2, I will give that it improves the combat of Dragon Age Origins, but you're in one town. It's the same recycled maps with the same enemies for 30 hours, and it's like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I swear to God, I've killed these fucking pirates 10 times already. Oh, they're just a level higher. Oh, okay. It's like when they turned the goblins from green to blue in the later levels, and you're like, oh my god, this guy's so much fucking harder.
So it's like every Final Fantasy game ever built.
Well, right, but it's, like, we have the technology to rebuild it, and they didn't. They fucked it up. But Dragon Age Inquisition is a great game. And I love Dragon Age Origins. I beat the shit out of that. Like, never mind. I was going to make a wife joke.
Could we do a Chris Brown joke instead?
Yeah, sure. Like Chris Brown and Rihanna. There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
So
okay.
appropriate.
Okay, Jim? What's your second not from this generation game?
This one's way back. I'm
Okay,
playing.
but there's a time where it's like, okay, so if you go back to PS3, that's not really like retro.
It's not even acceptable.
Right. But if you go back to like Genesis or Super Nintendo or even maybe Dreamcast at this point, I could be down with that.
Okay, well then just hold your horses and let me finish. I mean, geez.
No. I mean, go
It's
ahead.
like the Spanish. It's like the Spanish Inquisition up in this mother. I'm playing Mega Man 10. Okay,
That's fair.
Appropriate. That's good.
That's fair.
that one's good. That one's good. And the only reason why is because I can fucking save, and I can maybe beat the game for once in my life.
Are you playing on an emulator, Jim?
No, I'm playing on the PlayStation 3, of course. Duh. Come on.
Okay.
It became no longer acceptable because it's rocking on the fucking PlayStation 3. You just ruined it. You were in a good spot.
You fucked it up. You
Gotta use a joystick.
it up.
Use a joystick.
What?
Yeah. Or the controller? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, joystick. Whatever.
Thumbstick.
What are you playing, Bob? What are you
thumbstick, Jim.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say I got two as well.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still playing Deadpool. I don't know if you guys watched the last video. It just came out today.
I did see some of
18th.
that video. Some of that Deadpool action.
Deadpool is fucking fun. Like, okay, to Jim's credit, it is a remaster of a last gen game, but it's on Xbox One, so I'm okay there. And it's just fun. It's Deadpool comedy. It's good action. It's almost like kind of like the Assassin's Creed combat and Batman, and kind of how you hit the same button, then you hit a button to counter or dodge or whatever. And then I'm playing Just Cause 3. That game's fucking awesome too.
Ooh, Just Cause 3. How was that?
So the game itself is fun if you're playing, just to blow shit up. Now, when you go to do the challenges or win, it's the most frustrating thing in the world not because the challenges are extremely hard. It's like a 4-minute load time.
Really? Wow.
Oh my god.
And so I just don't do the challenges because it's like, I don't want to sit here and fucking wait 4 minutes to play a goddamn game. You know what I mean?
That is unreal. That is terrible.
Yeah. Dude, I love Just Cause 2. I would rather play Just Cause 2 than Just Cause 3, to be honest.
Just for load times.
Just for the load times. I mean, the combat's improved. The game's fun. It's Just Cause, the same game.
Mm-hmm.
It's prettier. I mean, I wouldn't take her to dinner or anything, but it looks like a good game, but it has so many technical issues that you're just like, come on, what are you doing? Anyways.
Do you
know.
remember that old, I think it was a PlayStation game, it was called like Mafia. You remember that game?
Oh, yes.
Do you remember the load times in that game? Because it was open world, but you would drive over a bridge and it would load forever.
Yeah, dude, Mafia, I fucking got so irritated at that game. Mafia 2 was a good game, though.
What was it? The load times just killed me. I was just like, you're in a high speed chase, and then all of a sudden you got to fucking load, and it takes forever. Ended it. I was over. That was it.
Well, Mafia 2, you know how every game has like a collectible?
Yeah.
It had the collectibles were vintage Playboys.
Wow,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so
I could almost get into that game if the internet didn't exist.
Right. I mean, there's no other way to look at porn on the face of the earth.
I mean, not while you're playing a game. I mean,
We're true.
Kind of motivation.
Yeah. I mean, so my setup is I have a TV and a computer like in the same desk. So it's like, I don't need that. But anyways. All right, so that's going to do it for our playlist. Let's go ahead and go to the topic tonight.
That's it.
Dude, my transitions are seamless. All right, Jim, I'll let you go ahead. Jim, you do the topic tonight.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, so we're gonna do your
Wait, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You have to. Okay, so our topic is most frustrating part in a video game for you. It could be just a game in general, or just like a certain part, or like a certain thing about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Osh, you go first. Guest you are.
Oh, you put me on a fucking spot. All right.
Well, I can go if you want me to.
Yeah, you start. I'll take second place, and we'll put Jim in the rear.
Okay.
Hey, that's fine.
Jim likes it in the rear.
That's where I take it. It's okay.
All right.
Broke the rule. Anyways.
Broke the
rule.
Anyways, okay. Most frustrating part, but it was the biggest accomplishment for me. So if somebody were asking me, what is your, if you cared, right, about trophies or achievements, what's your like favorite trophy? It would be the Mile High Club from Call of Duty 4. So if you don't know what it is, it's you beat the game on veteran, the hardest, difficulty. And then at the end of the game, there's a plane hostage scene that it gives you 30 seconds. So you get 30 seconds to try and beat this. And when you get to the end, you got to kill the guy holding somebody hostage, right? It took me 8 hours. So you can't stop, by the way. You can't, once you turn it off, you don't get to go back to it. At least from what I remember, you don't get to go back to it. So
wow.
8 straight hours of 30-second intervals trying to get to the end. So I had everything memorized. I knew where to throw the flashbang, where to throw this. It was so frustrating that I don't throw controllers. It's not me. I don't get that angry at video games. It almost left my hand because I got to the fucking end. I've played it before and I beat it before on easier difficulty. You get like a minute and a half or something. So I took the easy shot and shot the dude in the leg. Nope, headshot only. So it's like, oh, you fucking
oh my God.
So that to me is my most frustrating experience in a video game because it's like I get to the end and it's like, oh, motherfucker. So
all right, so okay, that's pretty good. I don't know if I can top it, but I don't know. I guess what I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna go with. I used to play an MMO called Final Fantasy 14. It's a very fantastic game, but I don't know if you guys play MMOs, but if you do, you understand the grind of end game. And there was at one point in time we were doing what was the most difficult content on the server, and it's just mind-numbing. I mean, you get in there and you rock for like 4 hours straight, and you're trying to coordinate 7 other people and yourself against all this fucking bullshit. I mean, like, one-hit mechanics. One person steps out of fucking square foot range and whew, everything's gone. Well, let's do it again. Hit it from the top. 20, 30 minutes at a fucking time. You get 20, 30 minutes in every time, and it's that one stupid mechanic and it'll wipe you out. So in Final Fantasy 14, it was the battle was called the Binding Coil of Bahamut Turn 5. And it was a battle against this big-ass dragon. And there's one part in particular which is the most frustrating, and she's like, fuck it, I don't want to go there. But we did it. I mean, weeks and weeks of trying, getting the same people to show up, and one person's sick, so you get a completely fucking new stranger. Oh, man. MMOs, period. Worst experience ever. Most frustrating experience ever. Fun shit. and very rewarding. But anyways, sorry.
I would agree with you. MMOs in general are pretty fucking irritating. The way that, so my greatest MMO experience is with WoW. I mean, I'm sure who hasn't played WoW, but just sit there in a fucking game and fish for 4 hours just to try and get something. You're just like, dude, I have. Then you look back and you go, I just spent 4 hours to get this little fucking gem, or I don't even remember what it was. Why?
Holy fuck! It's 3 a.m.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, oh shit. Oh well.
Yeah.
But MMOs in general are just irritating. I don't play them much anymore because it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. I mean, so we did all that content. You take a break for a month, you come back. Everybody else is past it because they nerf everything. It's the newest, biggest, greatest thing that's out, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah. So, what about you, Jimbo?
Okay, I have two. I'm gonna cheat.
What?
Yep, I'm gonna cheat.
Okay, go ahead. That's cool. No, it's cool.
So the first one is I swear to God, it's happened to everybody. So you play the old generation consoles, and you get this happened to me in Red Dead. It was just called, I think it was just Red Dead. I can't remember what the first one was called. Revolver, and then Redemption. So I got to the last boss of Red Dead Revolver on hard on, I think it was PlayStation 2, and then I beat him. I hit him in the last part, and then the game froze. So that's the most frustrating thing, because I don't get the gratification of beating the game, because I beat it and I wasn't going to go back and play it again. So I was just like, fuck it. But I was so mad because I wanted to know what happened. But then I guess I got it. But whatever. So that was very frustrating. And then so the real one is
that was a fake one, guys. Sorry,
it was a fake one. That one came out of I was thinking about it. The real one is, so I don't know if anybody's played Final Fantasy Tactics before.
Dude,
yes, that is my
favorite.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Be my favorite game ever.
Oh, I love it. I'm playing it. I actually bought it. It's like on my PS. It's on my PS3 and stuff, and I got the regular PlayStation game. Anyways, the part when you have to fight Ygraph or whatever the hell his name is, Velvis or whatever, the second time.
In the sand cellar, right? Sand trap.
No, the second time when it's just him and so you fight him once with your main dude, and then he turns into like the Satan looking bull guy, and he calls down like 3 other dudes with him. I swear to God.
Sorry, go ahead.
But no. What?
I was gonna say, are we sure we're talking about the same person? Because I remember Weegegraph dying at the windmill, or did he not die there?
He didn't die. So you kicked his ass once before, and then they're inside of the castle. So the castle part, there was like 3 stages to it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, no matter how much I grind, even to this day, I cannot beat that motherfucker. I can't do it. I mean, I've beaten the game before, so I've beaten him once or twice. I spent like 8 hours the other day just grinding just to see if I could get up and beat him. Like, fuck, I can't do it. It's driving me nuts. So that's the most frustrating thing that I can think of. And I love that game too, but I'm just stuck and I can't do anything about it. I want to cheat, but I don't know.
That game is so fantastic. I mean, speaking of frustration, just within that game, on the original PS1 version, trying to steal all the Genji equipment from Mesder and Elmdor, forget about it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, dude. But so what I would do, my problem with the game was I would get so exhausted with it because I wouldn't even leave Mandalia Plains, so that first level. And I would have ninjas and shit unlocked already. I would have lancers. I did it one time where I had a fucking calculator unlocked right there. And so now I go into any other place. I have no equipment. I'm level like 80 something. And I just get fucking stomped. Like not even funny because...
No way.
Yeah. Because, okay, so beasts, chocobos, the goblins and all that shit, they level up with you.
Yes, they do.
So they're level 80. You don't have any equipment. They have 1,000 plus, hit points. You have fucking 80. because
You're
your
doing
hit
it.
points come from your equipment.
You're doing
Yep.
it wrong because I mean when you grind in the Mandalia Plains and you hit level 50, the NPC that spawn, because human NPCs will spawn there, you can steal all this shit if you got thief. I'm talking rune swords, thief hat, feather cloaks, all that shit, feather mantle, sword.
Oh man, I might have. Yeah, I mean that's a good strategy. Totally got to go back and do it. So I got it on my iPad and I play it all the time. But hey, nice.
I'm a team of Lancers all the time. I just love jumping up in the air and saying, hit
Oh,
me,
no.
bitch.
Team of Calculator is the best. You wipe the fucking room before you even start.
Dude,
True.
the best thing is to get like the dancer or the bard, and you
Yes.
you just put one person singing like Attack Up or whatever the song is, and you put them in the corner, and they just sit there every turn. You don't even have to do anything, and they just gain job points and experience, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great game.
Yeah.
What a good note too, right? I mean,
Oh yeah. Yeah. So all right, that's gonna do it, guys. Oshikorosu. Oshi. I said it. Okay, I gotta admit, I said before the show I was gonna fuck it up on purpose. So
well, you fucked it up like 3 times. So good
I know. I know.
hope
Great
you feel
joke.
good.
Haha. Funny asshole, right?
job.
All right, Oshikorosu. I appreciate you. I know you and I have been trying to do this forever. I'm just glad we found the platform to do it. So thank
Yeah,
you,
we-
man, for attending.
Well, thank you guys for having me. You guys are a fucking riot, man.
Oh yeah, dude, we do
So,
this.
Where's
Awesome.
the? Is this where you guys fucking pay me for the interview now, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your check, dude. Your check will be in the mail. It takes probably about a week or two to get there, and it's for nothing. So you probably won't really care. So just go ahead and ignore the check at this point.
We
seriously.
mailed it to your MySpace page. Oshikorosu at myspace.com. That's where you're going to get it. No worries.
All right, that's not even my fucking account. Somebody made it before I got there. All right. Ugh. All right.
All right, man. Appreciate
Thank you
it,
guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
Jimbo. As always, well done.
Thank-
This,
Well done to you, too.
I gotta say, this is our masterpiece. This is the crowning moment where we're just gonna get 1 billion subscribers from this. I can tell you already.
Fucking done.
Billion subs.
All right, guys. So, hey, Jim, we were under 30 minutes this time. Well done.
Ooh, should we talk some more?
No, stop it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later.